Monday live on a Wednesday. I hope that you guys are all doing well. I'm so happy that you could join me today instead of Monday. I was really not feeling it on Monday. I'm glowing. Back it up. So thank you for doing the reschedule with me. I got to get my Stampin' Lips on, right? I don't know why I'm glowing so bad today. I normally don't. Let's try. Ooh, there. Something happened. Now I am not like neon. That is good. So I hope you guys are having a great week. It's hump day, right? Yay, it's almost Thursday, which means the weekend. The week is practically over. I mean, hello. So I've had a really busy week already this week. So Monday I didn't feel well, which meant I didn't really get as much done as I was hoping for. Yesterday I had to work quick and then I drove a ton to go watch Carl run his first indoor track meet of the season, which was wonderful. He did really well. And so that was great. And then I got home not late, but pretty much at almost bedtime, and had to relax and get get to bed and then back at it this morning. So but it is great to be here today, as always, with my Stampin' friends. So I hope you guys are ready for some fun. I've got some great projects planned, and I think you will enjoy them, or at least I sure hope you will. This week is all about getting ready for all kinds of fun stuff that we have going on. We have a big retreat coming up, so there is still time to get involved in my retreat. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I shouldn't say my retreat, I'm sharing it with my Stampin' Besties. We actually just finalized our projects today, like the last fine tuning of everything, and oh, I love them. They're really awesome. I mean, like, I'm really excited about them. In fact, I'm just gonna flash one right here. What? So I cannot wait for you guys to see the details and the awesome, amazing, fabulous stuff we have planned. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. So it'll be great. And you can still get in on the retreat. So many fun things going on. We've got a card swap that you can participate in. That swapping is one of my favorite favorite parts of any event, and I just love it. We have 16 make and take projects. The goodie bag is like full of awesome stuff. I shouldn't say bag, box. The box is full of awesome stuff. We also will have 3 exclusive lives with some alternative ideas for using the things that come in your goodie box. Well, anyway, they're going to be pretty awesome. And then there are some fun surprises. So, oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's going to be great. So I hope that you can join us. We are featuring 3 bundles and 1 sentiment set. You can add them to your order if you would like to, or you can substitute for things you have, or of course, if you have them, you're all set. And if you would like to join us, no matter where you are in the world, you absolutely can. We will have so much fun. So I'm really excited. And I hope that you guys will be anxious to get involved with the retreat. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, and then what else do I feel like there was something else I really just had to tell you. My dog has now fully recovered from her procedure. She got spayed on Valentine's Day because, Valentine's spay, that's like what you do. I'm glowing again. There we go. And she's fully recovered, and I feel like she has the energy of, I don't even know, she's got a lot of energy, like more than before. I thought that was supposed to like calm her down, but that has so far not been the case. So, oh my gosh, she just feels like she should be the center of the universe, and that's interesting. So uh, so anyway, we're trying to figure out ways to use up that energy. So anyway, Oh, Holly says I have on her favorite sweater. That's so sweet. I know I'm, oh, if I could stop glowing. I love it too. It's got yellow and of course my signature, well, it's not really my signature color. It's more like pool party than Coastal Cabana, but it's still pretty. Anyway, it is it is a fun sweater. I bought it like a year ago or so on a Facebook ad. They got me. Anyway, I really like it and it's comfy and it's warm but it's not like hot, so yeah. Okay, so did I knit the sweater? No. This one is super tiny. This would take a millennium to knit. No, I did not. It's because it's so tiny. Oh my gosh. You would be knitting for till the end of time. I know people who have knit something like this, but not me. But I am knitting. Actually, I've got a couple of things. In fact, I knit at the track meet. I meant to take a picture of that yesterday. I forgot to. Oh well. It was fun. I couldn't find. Well, it was at a huge location, like a college, and in a dome, and so it was a huge venue. So I couldn't find. Well, I don't really know that many parents, and it's pretty far away, so I don't even know how many came. So I sat with just some random people, and they were very nice. They actually cheered for my son. You can't really help it because you can hear it in my voice a little bit. I do maintain a serious level of cheering that not a lot of people can match. So when I use the hashtag Lattice Mom Cheering, I'm not just saying that. I really am. I said to Carl, could you hear me? He's like, yeah. Good. But I like on a 5K cross country course outdoors, I love that he can hear me anywhere on that course. I pride myself on that. There's this one course not far from here that has like a pond, and so your voice really echoes over it. So it's like, go, Carl, 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 Carl. Anyway, I just I want him to know that I'm there to support him. Oh, so anyway, yeah, it used to be go Ella, go. Now it's go Carl, go. So, and then it was funny because he was like, he kind of fell back and then he was catching back up and then he fell back and then he caught back up and then he passed two guys at the very end. So I was really excited. So I was really cheering loud. Anyway, it was fun. Okay. It's nice to see you guys are commenting that you've liked to embarrass your respective relatives, whether it's nieces and nephews or children, maybe grandchildren. It's good to know. I love that about you guys. Someone actually is my sister. I was talking to my sister in the car on the way there, and she said, just don't skip any of these events. Her daughter, who's about 6 months older than Carl, she was a volleyball player, like really good at volleyball, and she broke you know how your spine has two little, like, here's your spine, and then there's like the two things that stick off the side of it. She broke these off, and then like there's a thing up here, and she broke that off. Not off, but like fracture. Well, I don't know. She broke her spine badly, and so she can't play anymore. And so my sister is really sad because she loved going to those games, and I totally get it. I'd be really sad if that was like stripped off of my abilities to not see my kids anymore. Oh. Okay. All right. I saw someone said a minute ago, is there going to be bingo again? Yes. Next month will be bingo. I will probably put registration for bingo out yet this month for you. Bingo is going to be quarterly now. I was doing it monthly during the pandemic, but now that we're kind of like, well, now that COVID's over, I have to laugh. But now that now that we're not all stuck at home, I will do it quarterly, and our next bingo will be in April. So yay! It'll be a lot of fun. I'm working on those final details here pretty quick. There's just so much going on around these parts. So it'll be a little bit different, mostly the same, but I am really looking forward to it. So you can expect the same awesome prizes, make and takes, and great projects and everything. So yeah, so I will post all the places as soon as that is ready. And like I said, watch for it that last week of March. I will open the registration up. So coming soon. Okay, so I'm gonna flip my camera around. I've got a stamp set to give away, a couple of announcements, and then some great projects for you. So here we go. Close your eyes for just a sec while I adjust my camera for you. Clean up my desk a little more. So again, the spring retreat is Friday and Saturday, March 25th and 26th. Most of the content is happening on the Saturday, but we have like card challenges, mystery stamping, all the fun things kick off on Friday. And again, whether you're there in person or you watch at your leisure, it's going to be a really awesome event. I'm very excited about the projects we have planned. Like, I just was like, we are good stampers. I was very excited about that. So hopefully if you haven't registered, please get in on this while we still have boxes. There is really links in the description of this video for you to get involved. And then what are the hours? There's posts throughout the day, all day Friday and all day Saturday. So they're kind of happening all days, I guess. Like literally we have stuff scheduled from 8 until 4 or 5 each day. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff happening. But none of it you have to be present live for. So that's no problem at all. And if you would like to get involved in our card swap, which is always a highlight for me, I think for a lot of people, you certainly can. We would love to have you. So get registered, and all those details are in your registration. Okay, I have 2 classes this month. The Paradise Palms Creativity to Go kit is going to feature some amazing projects. I'm really excited about these, you guys. There are some sunrise and sunset techniques. There are some really cool uses of the dyes that are in this kit, and just really fun projects. I'm super excited about them. So I hope that you will get registered for this. It's going to be a lot of fun. How many cards got the swap? Do you mean how many cards do you need to make in order to swap? And the answer to that is 20. So there you go. We also have our Ocean Waves online class, and I did have a request to make something with this collection of products. This class is amazing, by the way. This is another one we actually finished this class, or figured out our projects last week, and oh, I'm so proud of us. We're just so awesome. Can I just say, I love this suite of products. So let's talk a little bit about this. This is actually a preview of a bundle that will be in our annual catalog, which comes out in May. And so there are some additional items which include DSP, foil, and gems that are part of the special going on now until May 2nd. And so it's 2 months that you can get them. The DSP, foil, and gems are while supplies last. So make sure you get those right away, because I am sure they will sell out. The DSP is amazing. We're going to feature the paper here in a little bit with one of our projects, and well, the bundle too. But anyway, they're really awesome. And then I love the gems as well. Of course, who doesn't like gems? I mean, they're awesome. So anyway, if you order the collection through our online class, you'll basically get the class for free, which is a really awesome deal. So it's a great opportunity to make some really awesome cards. So I'm looking forward to sharing that when it comes out at the end of the month. Also, when you spend $50 in my online store, you can get the All-Star Tutorial Bundle, which is on the Abstract Beauty suite of products. And it's a really fun suite. I've shown a few projects. I did a video last week, I think. Do I have it handy? It's not sitting on my desk anymore. It was a pretty awesome card, if I can just say. Actually, hold on. I might have it right behind me. Let me grab it. Okay, I do have it. It was a pretty good video too, if you didn't catch it. I made this card, and this was my original. I had to switch it so that this red blob wasn't so prominently up. So I calmed it down a little on the final version, but I love this card. It's so much fun. So anyway, I have had so much fun with this bundle. I had no idea I would love it nearly as much as I have. So if you haven't gotten this, I do recommend it. Anyway, my gift to you this month is this free PDF with 12 video tutorials featuring this suite. And like I said, it's really pretty cool. So check it out. And then I still have an online class for that, as well as my flowering tulips. I still have a few packets of these left. So there you go. All of the announcements for today. Let me get rid of this business. And, okay. So, oh, I have a stamp set to give away. Which is this Pirates and Mermaids set. It's so cute. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I love it. So this is my gift to Miss Rose Spivey, who I think, did I see her on here earlier? Congratulations, Miss Rose. I'm going to send this out to you. So thank you so much. You won the drawing for this week. If you would like to get entered, there's 2 ways to get entered. You can share this video to Facebook, and then you can also get it an entry by ordering from my online store using the host code. So all good things. Jan asked, when is the Flowering Tulips class? It was actually came out last month at the end of the month, Jan. So it is out. So yeah. Okay. So today I've got a couple projects. My first project is a little bit of a stamping on the fly. But I have the idea in my head, and hopefully it'll come out onto the cardstock the way I want. But I really have been itching to use this Flower Path or Wildflower Path stamp set. I made a really cool card during one of my, oh gosh, what was that for? Probably my my Stamp Happy Live class. And I really like this bundle. It's just, or not bundle, it's just a stamp set, but it's really pretty. And so I had an idea in my head and I wanted to try it out with you. Oh wait, but before I do that, one more thing. Sorry, one more thing. I got to show you guys some stuff, okay? So I've gotten some Happy Mail, and I've now twice forgotten to share this. So please forgive me, especially a couple of you. But I've gotten some fun cards in the mail. So this was a really cute card with a sweet message from Miss Beverly. Beverly's on my team, so thank you so much, my dear. Here's also a lovely card. This is from Susan, who's on my team. She's a really talented stamper, and she created this after she actually put such a sweet note in here. But she posted, or she sent me this card after taking my watercolor stamp camp, and I just thought this was a gorgeous project that she watercolored. This is featuring the All Squared Away bundle, which is actually part of a special we have going on right now where it's 20% off. So the mini Stamp and Cut Emboss machine. And then there's a bunch of bundles that are 20% off. And this is one of those bundles. And I just love this card. Isn't that gorgeous? So thank you so much for sharing that with me, Susan. This was another card from one of my team members, and she just sent like the sweetest note ever. In fact, if you don't mind, I'm just going to read some of it. It says, "Hello, Dina. This past year has been exciting and wonderful, all because of you. Aw. I signed up as a discount shopper originally. I've learned so much beyond anything I could have ever expected. You continually keep things fun, interesting, and cheerful. I love everything about the way you create and the way you teach, and I love your working buddies, Kelly and Barb. I have the utmost respect for your worth ethics and personal morals. Because you have shared so much of your home life with us, I view you as a friend. You are the absolute best upline anyone could ever wish for. Thanks so much for a great first year. Bunches of hugs, Kathy." Like, oh, I showed my husband that, and I just was so amazed by such a sweet card. So thank you so much, Kathy. Kathy's on my team, obviously, and I just really appreciate that sweet, sweet message. And she sent this fun fold card, which, isn't that cool? So thank you so much, Kathy. I really appreciate this. I received another beautiful card. Isn't that pretty? This is the Calming Camellia stamp set. And this one was from Cindy. Cindy is actually one of my longest, I don't want to say oldest customers because that sounds bad, but a customer who I've known for many, many years here in Iowa, and bless her heart. So thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate that. Another beautiful card. This one was from Kathy, and this features the, Harvest Meadow. I was so confused, but this is from Kathy, who's actually on my team. So thank you, Miss Kathy. Now this card came with some really awesome treasures. So I have to show, let's see. I want to make sure I can show the right things. So this card is another card from somebody who took my watercolor class, and I just love this. It's the Cactus Cuties stamp set. And so Kasha sent this, and she sent it with gifts. So there are some Utah truffles. I'm pretty sure they were from her. I'm almost positive. But so she sent some of these truffles. Yum. And I know these truffles. They are delicious. I haven't had any yet because I had to show this to you first. And then she sent me these towels that look like they're watercolored to use as my watercolor, like my rag that I use when I watercolor. And we're going to watercolor our first card. And I'm going to try really hard to use this beautiful towel. But it's okay because I can mess up at least one of them and then keep this one nice because she sent me two. So thank you. And then along those lines, I also received this package from Karen, who is just the sweetest. This is classy, sassy, and a bit Sassenach-y. My husband's in here. I think he's got his earbuds in, so maybe he can't hear what I'm saying.
Oh, I hear what you're
Oh, you hear me. And then this, here, can you see that? It says Sassenach on it. It's a wine glass, but we're going to use this as a water glass for watercoloring. So how awesome is that? Oh my gosh, you guys. So fun. And so she sent, "Thank you so much for the watercolor stamp camp. I learned so much and had a blast in the process. I thought this could be your new brush cleaning cup to keep on your desk." So yes, Karen, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So I thought that was pretty funny. And P.S., did y'all know that the new season of Outlander dropped? Don't say anything. I haven't watched it yet. I'm saving it for a special occasion. I don't know. I just haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. It came out on Sunday, and I wanted to watch it Sunday night, but we got sucked into watching stupid dog videos on YouTube, like with my dog and my husband and my son. So we were watching dog videos with our dog. I have pictures. It was pretty funny. In fact, let me show you really quick because it makes me giggle every time I think about it. But yeah, here is Oops. Oh, I gotta get past the track pictures. Here is our dog watching, she's watching the dog video. Isn't that funny? On the YouTube, there it is. She's watching intently, like, what's happening with this dog? It was really funny.
I smell this dog.
Yeah, why can't I smell this dog? So, and then she's biting Carl's face off, but that's just kind of every day. It was pretty funny. Anyway, you're welcome. I know, like I share more pictures of my dog. I probably taken more pictures of my dog than my kids. Granted, the phones weren't the same as back then, but you get what I mean. Okay. Now, oh my gosh, you guys, I had this stuff sitting here. I have mail that I haven't opened. Oh yeah. Oh, here's one from Karen who sent that stuff. I wonder if this goes with it. Oh, it does. Look at how pretty that is, you guys. So she said, thanks. Aw. Oh. Okay, I gotta read that later. But look at this is a pretty card she made. Love it. Good job, Karen. I feel like I am a good teacher. Aw, and a Valentine card from Karen. Look at how cute that was. That little, I love that bear. So that was from Karen. Thank you, Miss Karen. And then look at this, you guys. This is from Canada. And look at the stamp set. Oh, I love it. And it's thick. Like something amazing is going to come out of this. A little hello from me to you. Aw. She wrote a whole fancy letter. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll read this after. But look at how pretty this is. And oh, it's a pop-up card. I love pop-up cards. How awesome is this? Oh, thank you. So there we go. All right. Okay. So that was my mail. So fun mail. Gotta save those truffles. Happy mail, yeah. So anyway, okay. So here we have the Wildflower Path stamp set, and we're going to make a really awesome card with this using some watercoloring. So like I said, I really like this set. It's very easy to use, and this is going to be a fun little technique that I hope you will enjoy with me. So I'm going to grab some, for this we're going to need some water. Hey, could you be a lamb? Could you fill up my Sassonet cup with some water and bring it back? Aw, thanks, sweetie. That's my husband. He's in here cutting cardstock for me because he's a lamb. That's a quote from The Big Bang Theory, which is a very important show at our house. Aw, thanks.
I'm a lamb.
You are a lamb. I appreciate it, sweetheart. Okay, so I'm going to start with some old olive cardstock. And for this technique, it works great if you have yourself a little bit of water in a spritzer. Okay. And you can either spritz before or after. Both give you stop. Both give you kind of fun effects. So I will actually, I've got a scrap of paper right here, so maybe we'll try on the scrap. And you can tell me which version you like best. So I've got some scrap paper because this is a little bit messy. And I've got a couple scraps here, so if we mess up. So this is going to be after. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this on my cardstock. Okay, and then I'm going to spritz it with my spritzer. Okay, and this might not look like much. Put a little bit more. There we go. But you can see it kind of gives it that watercolory look. So this is after. Okay. I don't want to write on there because we could use that. Then this one we're going to do before. So I'm going to spritz it first. And then, do you like how I did that? And then I'm going to stamp it down. Okay. So there we go. Now, as you can see, the difference is that this really, you lose the detail pretty quick. Here, you keep the detail, but some of the color runs around, and there's really no control over either one, to be honest. But both are kind of fun techniques. So let's continue these. And then tell me which one you like, the before or the after. And then we'll finish our actual card that way. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to take and add my flowers to this. Yeah, this is the one. And so for this is a separate stamp. Let me grab, there we go. And so we can ink this up in a variety of colors. I'm going to go with crushed curry. Crushed curry is my favorite yellow for watercoloring. It's probably not my favorite yellow, but it is my favorite yellow for watercoloring. So now that we've spritzed this, if we wanted to do the before versus after, what we really need to do is dry both of these pieces, and then we can kind of start over with the process. So I just take my handy heat tool out. You really want to make sure it's pretty dry so you can get the proper effect. So if you're using multiple colors, just dry between each layer. There's a little water over here, but that won't affect where we're stamping, so I'll just let that go. Now I see some of you are voting before versus after, but hello, you need all of the information before you can make a final determination. So we got to do the flowers as well. Okay, so there we go. So I've inked this up, and on this one we're stamping, we're spritzing after. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up and just stamp these flowers on here like so. Okay. Like that. And then we'll spritz. Now I'm going to try and keep my spritzing a little bit more focused on the flowers. Okay, so there we go. And then here we'll spritz. Again, trying to keep the spritzing on just the flowers. By the way, it's best to dry your stamp off in between. Okay, now you can choose. Would you like it before or after?
It's before.
Stop saying that. My husband keeps saying, "It's before," which is a line from the movie Up. Do you guys remember that? When that little boy asks, what's the little kid's name again?
Russell.
Russell asks, he's, like a Boy Scout, but he calls it they have a different name for whatever it is. Anyway, he asks if he should dig the hole before or after he goes potty. And then he, as he's like in the woods, he goes, "It's before." That's funny. Do you know that line, Whitney? It's before. Yep, she knows it. She's got little boys. Okay, so I see before, after. Mostly befores. There's not a humongous difference, and they both kind of do the same thing. What I like about both is that really you can alter it to fit your needs. So in this case, like this really kind of spread out, but you know what? We can come back in and restamp so that we have a little more detail on there. It's still going to kind of feather because it's still a little wet, but if we need to kind of add a little bit more of that detail back, we can do that. And really the same thing here. So it kind of, I think this one is a little generally more diffused, but it's kind of whatever you like. Okay, so now we've done our practices. I'm going to set these aside. We can turn them into cards at some point. But let's do our real one. And I think I'm going to turn this one upright. I had it differently before. But the word out is let's spritz before. So I'm going to do that. And you're kind of, it's a little dependent on your spritzer. So sometimes I like to help, you can see I helped everything along with my finger. Okay, but I'm just going to stamp one. Get rid of that extra ink. Or no, was I stamping before or spritzing before? I think I did it wrong. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter now that I've messed all of it up. I think I just did a thing because I switched what I was saying I was doing.
Got so flustered with me saying it's before.
Yes, that's true. I did get flustered with my husband saying it's before. Okay, so there it is. Now what I can do is I can heat this up. And I want to get a little bit more detail in here. Okay, so I dried it, but not all the way. And then I'm going to stamp right over the top again. And then look at that, adds some nice detail back. Likey, likey, likey. Oh, I did do it right. Okay, good. See, I was flustered for no good reason.
I have that effect on most women.
Oh my gosh. Did you seriously just say that? He said, I don't know if you heard that. He goes, I have that effect on most women. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh boy, it's a good thing he works for free. Actually, I think I'll be paying for this. Oh my gosh. So there's our stamping. Now, I'm not done. I want to add some more kind of fun to this. So what I'm going to do is pull out my water painter, which I think is a little dirty. So here it comes. We're going to use our beautiful rag that Kasha sent me. So pretty. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so I've got my Sassenach wine glass full of clean water. Okay, so a couple things. I want to add a little bit more greenery to this. So I'm going to just put a little bit of water, kind of spotting where I'm putting it on so it's not everywhere. I'm going to ink up and stamp just a few more bits of greenery just so that it's, you know, filling out the bottom a little bit. Maybe one more up here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, then I also want to add some pool party to the sky up here. Okay, and so I'm just gonna kind of wet down loosely around my flowers. Okay, not going too crazy. And I'll pull out my pool party. Now, one of the ways you can get ink on your block, sometimes it's hard to squeeze the ink pad to the lid. You know, that's how I typically get ink. But if you just pick up ink on a clean block, and then you pick it up with your brush, get a little water flowing here, and then we're just going to kind of drop that into our card, like so. Okay, and it just a little bit of blue to kind of add some interest to this. And you can kind of get in the in-between, but you don't have to be super perfect about it. And it's not, doesn't need to be, you know, exact at all. We're just adding a little color to the background. Okay, so now we're done with the painting portion of this. So let's speed up the drying process by using our heat gun. That's my favorite part of having a heat gun. You can see it bled a little bit in a couple spots, but that's okay because it's just kind of fitting the loose nature of our coloring. I'm going to flip this over. Sometimes that helps flatten out our paper. Not today, apparently. There we go. Okay. So, really pretty. Now, our stamp set has some really wonderful sentiments in it. So let's take a look at those. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and lead to trail. My heart is smiling because of you. Oh, I like that. Happy birthday and thank you. So I'm going to use that. My heart is smiling because of you. Who would not want a card that says that? I mean, hello. So I am going to stamp this. We can either stamp it directly on our card or, hey, Mr. Paper Cutter, is there some watercolor paper strips, like for a sentiment, sitting on top of your cutter? I thought I saw some earlier. Like inchy sized?
Like these?
Yeah, those. Thanks. Look at that. So I've got, these are left over from cutting watercolor paper down. So I'm just going to stamp my sentiment on here. And I think I'll use Pool Party for this. And I love stamping on watercolor paper because it's the same color paper. And that looks lovely. So we'll just add this to our card. Ooh, maybe just all the way across. I kind of like that. All right. So then we can put this on I was thinking Old Olive might be a good card base for this card. Yeah. All right. So I'm really enjoying the look of this, and I really love this stamp set. It's just so pretty. And I think a lot of color combinations would be nice with this. There's kind of some schmutz on my paper, so we're going to switch that to the back side. I don't know if that was just on my paper or if it was something on my desk. It's hard to say. I've got kind of a messy desk, so let's clean it up. Okay. So I'm going to adhere this to my card. Now, because watercolor paper, tends to warp because of all the color we put down on it, all the water, I should say, I'm going to put a bit extra adhesive to hold this all in position. And then I'm going to pop my sentiment up right on here because it's just so pretty. And it's pretty rare that I don't have at least one or two popped up portions of a card. I can't help it. I love cards that have dimension to them. I was going to say something else, but my husband's in here and he's kind of the king of that's what she says. Got to be careful.
That's what she said.
Uh-huh. I do believe he's loving every minute of this.
That's what she said.
There we go. What all is Mr. Rico doing back there? Well, Mr. Rico is cutting paper. In fact, someone just said they wanted a tour. Should we just take a gander? Now, no judging when you see the mess around, but here, we're going to take a little peek. All right, here we go. Here is Mr. Rico. Say hi to the ladies. Smile.
I'm working.
Yeah, he is working. He's cutting paper. So look at this. Stacks of paper. If you're in my Sunshine and Creativity Delivered, that's what this paper's for. So, yep, lots of paper. He's using the elliptical machine to cut paper. They see the arm and they think it's an elliptical machine. Isn't that funny?
It is a workout.
So here, you go ahead and cut some paper and then show us.
I gotta figure out.
You gotta figure. Well, just do a whole package. Trust me, you'll need it. Yeah. Okay. So here, I'll pan my office a little bit. So we've got some fun stuff, some memorabilia items. This is my cardstock collection, you guys. It's impressive, I must admit. Lots of cardstock. Okay, here he is. Cutting, cutting the paper. Look at doing a big stack at a time. You clamp it down, close the lid so you don't cut your hand off. Boom! That's like an inch thick of cardstock. Like, what?
This is watercolor paper.
Watercolor paper. Yep, lots of paper. Lots of paper. Muscles. Yeah, he's got the muscles, ladies. He's mine. Don't be jealous. Okay, so then here is kind of the messy center table where all the magic happens. And then the messier desk with my 2 monitors where all the computer work happens. So yeah, there it is. Okay, so let me put you back on the... So did you like that quick impromptu? And by the way, my office is not even remotely clean right now. So no, again, no judging. Okay, so let's embellish this just a little quick. Ooh, you know what would be pretty on here? Are my, let's see, I think I have them out. Yes. Some brass brushed butterflies.
That 10 times fast.
Monica said, Dina, honey, I need to take a trip to Iowa and help you clean. Come on over. I welcome it. It can be clean 1 minute, literally, and then messy the next. It is, you have no idea how much stuff comes in and out of this joint in a month. It's impressive. Yes, come on over. we would love somebody to help tackle this. We like clean and arrange. Right now it's really crazy because whenever there's a retreat happening, there's an exorbitant amount of stuff. I won't even take you out back where all the stuff is. It's a lot. Luckily, my husband's very supportive of me. So pretty. Isn't that nice? Oh, I love it. How's Ella and the Serious Boyfriend? They are good. They're doing just fine. Both are at school, busy, busy, busy. She's really looking forward to spring break next week, so as we are, because we haven't seen her in a while, so it'll be really nice. Okay, so there you go. Love the tour, no judging. Yeah. Martha Stewart definitely does not live here. Oh my gosh, she would shake her head and believe it or not, my cleaning ladies were here, but they don't do much in this office because they can't. So anyway, that was our first card. So I hope you love it. Our next card is actually going to be from a brand new kit that just came out last week from Stampin' Up! And as of when I started this video, it was available in the store, in the online store. It is, your husband looked like he was mathing. He was. That is true. He does a lot of mathing. My husband has a PhD in aeronautical engineering, but I will tell you, he will tell you, he is no good with numbers. So we give him a lot of grief for that. Okay, so this is a new kit from Stampin' Up. It's really cute. Mine just literally came today, so we're cracking this baby open for the first time. So it is a really sweet kit called Robot Buddies, and it is perfect for kids or grandkids and the elusive boy card. That can be pretty tricky to come up with projects for boys. But you guys, seriously, this kit is to die for. I recommend, if you like it, getting it, because I suspect this will be another very popular kit with Stampin' Up. The last kit has been in and out of stock a couple of times, the cake one, the slice of cake kit. And so this...
Everybody likes cake.
Yeah, everybody likes cake, my husband said. So anyway, this kit makes 3 different designs of cards. And they're so stinking cute. So all the directions come in here. And then check these out, you guys. There's like robot googly eyes. They're so cute. They're like googly eyes, but colored. So that's pretty fun. So let's go ahead and make one of these projects. So in our kit, we've got fun little envelopes, and look, the inside are gears. Very, very cute. Then we've got a couple different, or 3 different card bases. We've got the Bermuda Bay stripes, the little blue gears, and then kind of a little scene. And so this kit makes, it looks like 9 cards. And then there's little caption bubbles. There's some panels of cardstock, and then there's a whole bunch of die cut stickers. Oh my gosh. So we can build our robot this way, or the enclosed stamp set will build a robot, and you can see the parts are separate so you can use different colors on them. And then there's a happy birthday and a let's be friends. So that's cute. That would be perfect for Valentine's Day too. You could make cute little boy Valentines with this. Okay, so I'm going to pick, I think I'm going to do, let's do this middle one because it's really cute. So we're going to need the white panel. We're going to need a little word bubble. And then we're going to need this card base, which is these cute little gears. And then I think these are die cut pieces. Let's take a look at the instructions. I love that the instructions tell you what to do. Okay, so it looks like it's the first card on here. So we're going to take some of those die cut stickers, and then we're going to stamp our sentiment. Now it comes with a little, it comes with 2 actually. 2 spots, Bermuda and pumpkin pie. So we need to stamp our sentiment on here. It comes with a block as well. So I can stamp that with my block. I'm actually going to use my ink pad because I have it ready to go and it's open. Is this the nuts and bolts stamp set? Nope, it's whatever this kit is. It's a special set just for the kit. So it is not the nuts and bolts stamp set. It's totally separate. Okay, so we stamped Let's Be Friends on here, so that's super cute. And then we're going to take and build our little robot, and you can probably build it however you want. Or I'm going to say you can build it however you want. I'm just looking like, do we need the pieces for anything else? Because what if I want to add different pieces? I think I can. Okay, so, so it looks like we're going to need this, and this, and this, and this. So cute. Okay. And then a couple of googly eyes. All right. I love that it tells you exactly what you need. There we go. I keep moving it. All right. So I'm just going to put these on here. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. So they just fit on here, super easy. Then we're going to pop this up with the enclosed dimensionals. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, Mom, I'm live. I can't talk. My mom is calling. Cracks me up. Ooh. Ooh, we've got the card kit number there. Thank you, whoever said that. Who just posted that? It disappeared before I could catch. Okay, so Let's Be Friends. We're going to pop that up right on there. And then we're going to add some googly eyes to this robot. And they come in different sizes, and we're supposed to use one big one and one little one. How fun is that? Where did my little thing go? So I'm going to put one big googly eye on here and one little googly eye. Aren't these cute? So cute. Okay, and then this all goes on our cute little card base here. Okay, and now I'm going to take a creativity a creative license, and I'm going to take this little row of sprockets or gears or whatever. This is a sprocket, right? For sure. It totally is. And I'm going to position this right on the top. I think he's done cutting cardstock. He did a good job. It was a lot. Little does he know there's more. But he finished enough for tonight, so it's good. His regular day job is really getting in the way of cutting cardstock for me, which is unfortunate. And then the leftover piece, I'm just going to tuck right in here like this. Because why not? Okay, so I'm just going to position this on the front of my card. And that is so easy. So easy. I love that. But you know what else I want to take? And I want to add a little bow tie to this guy. Or one of them. Because I can. I think... No, that guy's got googly eyes. This guy can have a bow tie. There we go. It's just so cute. Okay, so I'm going to put this onto my card. Oops, I'm just using my regular adhesive. And how stinking sweet is this? And then you could decorate the envelope to go with it if you wanted. Oh, so much fun. And you know, this kit is really geared to be very simple so that kids can make it right along with adults. But it's super easy. And then the fun part is that once you use the stickers up, and they give you 2 whole sheets, so there's plenty to use beyond just the cards that come in the kit. But once you use those up, you've got the same images basically, or actually they're a little different in the robot stamps. So you can make as many robots as you want, and you can of course go outside of the color scheme that they've got here. The bow tie is included, as are these cute little sprockets. So you know, and this is something you can use to decorate the envelope with as well. So I think this is going to be a really awesome kit for kids and adults. I see this as being a great way to make really fun, easy cards for little boys. Whether you have a little boy, like a little boy who goes to birthday parties or something, or you have a grandchild that you want to make these cards for, they look really fun and easy. So I'm just going to stamp on the envelope. I'm going to fold this just for the... I'm going to stamp some of these sprockets on here. And then I'll do pumpkin pie for the others. And I just didn't want to take time to mess with opening the stamp spot. Ugh, my ink pad needs to be re-inked. There we go. Okay, but there we've just added some sprockets. You could even add some of the little robots. So yeah, you can totally get this kit in the online store. So it's pretty fun. All right, well, I'm going to chuck all this stuff back in the box. I love that they come in boxes that we can organize them. Oh my gosh, lots of girls too who are on the robotics team. That was, of course, my original concept was, why couldn't they have come out with this when my daughter was in robotics? Actually, I have to brag on my daughter for just a moment. She is a sophomore at Iowa State University studying software engineering. She has formed a new club on campus called Girls Who Code. So we're really proud of her for doing that. She's been a big proponent of getting girls interested in a very male-dominated software engineering field. And she was actually just in, maybe I mentioned this last week, she was interviewed by a PC magazine or something like that, and they're also interviewing her for the school paper. Well, she started a TikTok channel for Girls Who Code, and she started it around Christmas time, like the week after Christmas. So I guess the first of the year. She already has, you guys, 100,000 subscribers to her TikTok channel. Like, that's insane. I wish I had that many subscribers. So I'm so proud of her. It's pretty cool to watch her doing cool stuff. So yeah. So I think I'm going to give this card to her because she will love it. She was very involved in robotics in high school. So yeah, it's a great kit. Okay, so next up. So that was a really fun card. We're going to do another fun card. I think a few weeks ago I had somebody ask about the Oceanfront stamp set, and I hadn't even opened it. In fact, we're going to open it for the first time today. I've got a fun little card planned. I shouldn't say I haven't opened it. I have. But we're going to use it on a fun card that's, I guess, insanely easy would be the appropriate description of this card. Really, this set was designed for quick, easy, fun projects. And I think you will find that that is exactly what this is. Okay, so we're going to do some very simple stamping with this, which is what this kit was designed to do. Okay, so, oh, I don't think I actually need this piece. Do I or do I? No, I don't. Okay. So the Oceanfront stamp set, like I said, it's really a simple, easy set for making quick, simple cards. Okay. And then I'm going to pair that with a sentiment set. I'm using, this is actually an eye block, which I don't use too often, but sometimes you just need it for these bigger stamps. And, okay, we're almost there. Now you guys are going to be amazed with how simple this is. All right, so I'm going to start with a piece of white cardstock. This is 3.5 by 5.5 inches. And I'm going to stamp, I'm going to work from kind of the top down. Okay, so I'm going to stamp my sky in some Blushing Bride ink. And this is one of those stamps that kind of has the texture built into the stamp. Okay. So we're going to stamp this on here. Up here, I'm going to leave just a little space. There we go. And then, so that's the sky. And then the sky is going to meet the water. And as you probably know, we'll stamp that in some Pool Party ink. And again, this one has the texture built in. So we're going to line that right up on here like so. Okay, and I did mess up a little. There's a lump in this vinyl flooring stuff that I stamp on. And this gets me every so often. So I'm actually going to start this over quick. I think, okay. So I just brought in my Pierce mat. And then this should hopefully stamp all the way. And it did. Now look at that. That looks just like ocean water, you guys. How cool is that? Okay, then we're going to take some gray granite ink and stamp. Oh, I bet that's the piece I was like, do I need this? And I said, no, but I do. Yep, I need this. Silly Dina. I'm like, oh, that's the rock. No, it's the sand. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this in gray granite ink. Okay, so this is like the shore. Like that. Boom. Again, texture built into the stamp. I love that. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit to our scene here. So I'm going to take some Old Olive ink and stamp the little kind of sprig of, I don't know what you'd call this, seagrass. I don't know. And these are, I don't know, kind of some more brush like that. Okay. Then I'm going to stamp my rocks, my boulders. Let me grab my scrap of white quick. There we go. And I'll stamp these in some gray granite ink as well. Okay, and I'm actually going to cut these out. There's no dies that go with this set, but this is pretty simple to cut out. It's a little easier when you can find your snips, though. Okay. Do you use a stamp and pierce mat when you stamp? Can you still buy the watercolor class? Yes, you can. Joy says, only I don't have a lump. So sometimes on bigger polymer stamps, there is a bubble under it. Any way to avoid that? Yes, use the pierce mat. It just needs a little cushion. You know what else works is put it on your catalog if you don't have a pierce mat. The pierce mat is really helpful though. You can see there's no lump here, and here there was. I also have like a divot on my background that causes me problems from time to time. So yes. And once again, the colors from top to bottom are Blushing Bride, Pool Party, Gray Granite, and then I used Old Olive for the seagrass, which someone confirmed that's what that is, so we're going with it, so thank you. And then our boulder is also out of Gray Granite. And I will tell you, if you have that bubble, the pierce mat will solve all those problems. In fact, you guys, the Stampin' Up! Actually discontinued the pierce mat like a year or two ago, and the consensus by demonstrators was so strong that they bring it back that they did. And they don't do that very often. Usually when they make those decisions, they're kind of done. But people are like, no, you can't do that. So they actually brought it back, and hence we still have it available. In fact, it might, I can't remember if this was the last catalog or this catalog. It wasn't in the catalog, but you can still get it. Like it still exists. Okay, so we're going to put our little boulder right there. Okay, so this is just so simple and pretty. Okay, and then we're going to put this on a thick white cardstock base, because you know that's one of my faves. And now I wanted to add a little interest to this, so I thought it was kind of a cool idea. So I've just got a scrap of, actually I cut this 3.5-inch piece off of. So I'm just gonna take and rip an edge of white. Like so. So I just have that little torn edge on there. Oh, I knew you guys were gonna ask me what our TikTok is. I don't know. I barely get what TikTok is. All I know is there's cute dog videos on there. Although I think I told you when I first opened TikTok, like it suggested some TikTokers to me. They were not PG TikTokers. I just was there for the puppy videos. I got way more than I bargained for. So luckily my kids helped me figure that out. It was the first time I really felt old. Like really old. Okay, so I'm just going to put this little torn edge just to add a little something to this. And then we're going to put it. Now, I know it's white on white on white, but I think it's nice. Okay. I like it. So,
I'm peeking over.
oh, you're peeking?
Yeah.
We made a super cute robot card.
Oh, I love robots.
I know. And you have boys.
I know.
They're really easy. Like you could make them with your boys. There it
How
is.
fun. Oh my gosh, they would love that. How cute is that? That's so sweet.
There we go. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love this. Okay, we're not done yet. So,
But wait, there's more.
I know, but wait, there's more. Hold on, I gotta grab the more. No. Hold on.
Oh no. One.
No. Oh, they get the whole little box.
This thing.
That there's a whole bunch in the
Offsite storage.
yeah offsite storage. I love that you call it that. Oh my gosh, you guys! Sorry, I was digging around for this tag. Goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna put a sentiment on this tag. So for that, I'm going to pull out the Happy and Heartfelt stamp set. This is such a nice stamp set, and I'm just going to use the thank you. And you could use whatever you want. Does that say thank you? Nope. It says heck yeah. This is not a heck yeah kind of card. I mean, heck yeah, I like it, but not really heck yeah. Send it. You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to stamp my sentiment in gray granite. And boom. Thank you. Now, what's kind of fun about this, we could do this one of two ways. We can either leave the tag whole, okay, or we could cut off the tag so it's just this portion of it. I think we should leave the tag whole because gosh darn it, I love these tags. So never mind. We're not even going to vote. I have decided. But of course we're going to pop it up because nothing's popped up on this card yet. And that is just wrong. Okay. So loving this. So I've got that on there. And last but not least, we're going to add a bow with the linen thread. And I'm going to double my length of linen thread for this, just because. Okay. Uh-oh, hole. I see hole. Put some linen thread in the hole. Yes, I will put linen thread in the hole. Don't worry, Joy. Uh-oh, I hear my son. He's coming. He's coming down. He told me today was going to be rough. They didn't get home from their meet until like 11:30 or later. I don't know. I was asleep. We woke up this morning and my husband said, "What time did Carl get home?" I go, "I don't know. I'm assuming he's here." We shouldn't tell him that. He doesn't need to know that I did not wait up. I had to work today. I can't stay up until all hours. But I was pretty sure he was home. I forget to tell, like I used to tell Ella, just text me when you get home. So when I wake up at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning, I know that you're here. Okay, so there is my bow. Oh, there we go. Dina, do you have a favorite punch or die you use for sentiments? Oh, well, yes, I can tell you both. I mean, I can't have just one favorite, right? My favorite punch for sentiments is absolutely 100% totally and completely the pick a banner punch. I use this all the time for everything sentiment wise, but that's for like skinny sentiments. Okay. And I just used the tag. This is the tailor-made tag die set. This is also very good for sentiments. It kind of just depends on the size of your sentiment, really. So like for a bigger sentiment, I might say this is the Label Me Pretty, I think, punch. This is one I use quite a bit. Another one, and another set I use for sentiments a lot, ooh, of dies. Ooh, that would probably be this set. I use this set quite a bit. This is the Tasteful Labels dies. I've used this a great deal. So yeah, those are my recommendations. Hi.
Hello, Internet.
How are you?
Tired.
Tired? You're young. What? He just said, what?
I raced and you and I
I know you raced, and you
then
did so good.
came back at like 2 a.m.
You did not come back at 2 a.m.
One. I didn't go to bed till 2.
Well,
And then, I don't know, skipping first period was a good thing. And then...
you did not skip first period. You had an appointment.
Appointment. Oh yeah, Deanne Kramer is watching this. And then I ran 9 miles today, so...
Well, good for you. You should go rest. Okay. So there's our
Bye, Internet.
bye. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. So our next project, I'm gonna clean up a little. I've made quite the mess today, as I always do. Our next project is, this is a kind of a fun one. This is featuring, and I bet, I bet I just chucked the DSP that I cut for this somewhere. And I was like, I wonder what that random piece of DSP was here for. It's for this card that I, of course, cut and now is gone, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so our last card is going to feature our Waves of Inspiration stamp set. And I've cut some paper. Yep. What did I do with that piece? I chucked it someplace because it was in my way earlier, but little did I know I actually needed it. I hate when that happens. Did I throw it out? Let me check my trash. Let me check my other trash. It would not be the first time I've dumpster dived for something. Dumpster dove? Dumpster dived.
Dumpster divin.
What did you say?
You divin in.
I divin in?
Divin in.
Oh, divin in.
Divin into the pool.
Divin in. Deaky. Okay, so shoot, what did I do with that? I'm pretty sure I have it still. I thought I just kind of tossed it to the side, but let me see. Hold one sec, because it is kind of the piece that makes this whole card, but if not, we can use that piece. But I did have one cut to size, of course. I'm not finding it. You know I'm going to find it as soon as I'm done with this video, but that's okay. All right, so I've got this gorgeous piece of paper, and this paper, I shared this, I think I shared it on my Facebook business page. Oh, wait, I found it. They created this based on paint pouring. So they actually took this and created this with acrylic paint and made it into designer series paper. So it's pretty cool. You can see that if you go to my Facebook business page. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, so what we're going to do with this is I'm going to take this piece of designer series paper, which is 5.5 by 3. And I'm going to adhere it to my card base, which is Pacific Point. And I love the fun colors of this. And you can really use either side. It will work really nicely. I'm going to choose this side because I want to bring in a little bit of pool party cardstock here. And you guys are going to laugh at this. I just ran out of pool party cardstock, so I had to overnight an order. It'll be here tomorrow, don't worry. I ordered 10 packages. I don't know. I think I thought I had like a secret stash of it someplace, and I did not. I do have a lot of secret stashes. Okay, so I ripped my edge. I'm into the ripped edges today. I don't know. Used to do lots of ripped edges, and I had gotten away from it for a good time, or a good while, I should say. Anyway, so I'm just going to put that ripped edge on here, and I think that looks lovely. And then I'm going to attach this kind of over to the right-hand side of my Pacific Point card. Now that piece of designer series paper I was searching for all over, luckily I found. We're going to use that for our sentiment. And while I really enjoy the sentiments in the stamp set, I wanted something a little more, how do we say, bold. So I'm going to use a sentiment from Sunny Sentiments, a happy hello to you. I just think that's nice. And then we're going to combine that with one of these sentiments on the inside of our card, because we're going to stamp the inside, because I know you guys love it when I do that. And I'm going to stamp this in, I think I'll stamp it in black ink, just so it shows up nicely on our card. And I'm going to use, because I'm stamping onto designer series paper, I'm actually going to use Stays on Black. I like Stays on Black a little better on designer series paper. And you can see I've chose a pattern of this paper that is a little, a contrasting kind of color to what I've got on here. There's a little peak of it right there. It's actually the same piece. It's just a different spot on it. And a happy hello to you. Okay, so now obviously I'm going to pop this up onto my card. And then I'm going to embellish with some of the gems that are part of this product collection. By the way, in case you didn't know, a suite is a collection of products in the catalog, and a product collection is a collection of products. Actually, I don't want to stick that down quite yet. A collection of products that are outside of a publication, so not in a catalog. Okay, I've got my pool party sheer ribbon, and I'm just going to put a little length of this in here. Like so, just to add a little touch. That'll go right in the middle, and I'm going to put some adhesive to kind of hold it into place. Oh my gosh. Struggling. Think we're going to get through it. Don't worry. Okay. Somebody's asking if I've seen Outlander. No, don't say anything. I haven't watched it yet. Okay. So there it is. I'm going to trim this just a tiny bit. Okay, but we're not done. We got to embellish. Okay. Ooh, I have a brand new Waves rhinestones. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh, don't they just make you feel good? So these are gorgeous rhinestones. So I'm going to take some of those darkest blue rhinestones. I'll take a big one and a medium one and put that on here. And maybe a lighter blue one right up there. Okay, so there's the outside of our card. Now the inside of our card will be the standard old 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to take and stamp our big wave. Okay, now I think the easiest way to stamp the wave is to put it in your Stamparatus. The reason is because it's a big image, and so it's just easier to have the Stamparatus to stamp it down in. So let me grab my plate. All my plates have stamps in them. Okay. So I want to stamp my wave in here. I'm going to put my, just got to find me a magnet. Okay. I'm going to put my cardstock up in the corner here. And then I'm going to position my wave in the bottom down here. like so. I'll pick that up. And I will ink this up with some pool party cards, or ink, not cardstock, ink. And did you know that if you stick a stamp set under your Stamparatus edge, it really helps ink things up because it's not at an angle, it's just laying right straight across. Okay, then I'm gonna position this in here, and I like to use my little rubber, that's what I like to call this. This is a air hockey handle. So handy. And now I've got the wave in there. I love it. So cute. Okay, so let me get rid of that. And then we're gonna stamp our innie sentiment, because you know I love to have innies and outies. Our innie sentiment is from the from our stamp set, and it is you're so totally awesome. Okay, so a happy hello, and then you're so totally awesome on the inside. And we'll stamp this in black as well. And I'm going to actually stamp it right there. Okay, so that goes on the inside of our card. All right, so I'm going to adhere this in like so. And we're good to go. So fun. So I love the wave. I thought I'd like it, but I really love it. And again, we have a class this month with this set. It is so awesome. It is just the best sweet collection. It's a collection of products that we've had in a while. So I'm very excited about it. And you can get it along with a class in the description below. So much fun. Now let me bring in the projects we made today. It was kind of a funny live today. We did all kinds of fun stuff. So our first card, oops, I got these out of order. Our first card was this spritzing watercolor card, which I really love how it turned out. It's so pretty. So we made that, and that was kind of a cool one. So if you are jumping on late, come back and watch how we made this because it was kind of a cool technique. Then we made a card from the new robot card kit, which you can get in the online store. It is while supplies last, so if you're in love with it, do not wait. They tend to fly off the shelves, so to speak. Then we made this with the Oceanfront stamp set, a super easy card with this beautiful and super easy to use stamp set. And then finally, we made our Waves of the Ocean, final answer. This card is super fun and very easy. This would be great for a teenager too, by the way. So there we have it. Now, if you have any questions or would like to get registered for any of my events, please check the description of this video for the links. Also, I will get these posted to my blog soon for you so that you can enjoy those projects. And if you could give me the thumbs up, that would really rock. That helps so much with YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel here so you don't miss any awesome videos. I have another one coming out tomorrow. So it is going to be, actually, it's a pretty cool video. So check it out. Again, the thumbs up helps so much. So thank you guys. I will not be here next week because I will be on vacation. But thank you all so much for joining me. I will be back in a little less than 2 weeks on Monday. Monday the 21st, I think. And have a great week. And I'll see you soon, friends.